welcome everyone back to the podcast. If you're new here, hello. Subscribe to Patreon. Give us all your money. If not, what's up, dude? What's up, everybody?
What's up, everybody?
We leave for tour tomorrow night.
Dude,
It's happening.
I'm a little nervous.
What you nervous about?
Really just like I really hope he didn't just shit. What is he doing? Oh, he's playing. Dude, he's got like, he really like plays. I've never seen a cat like full on just, he plays with his toys. Deanie does too, actually. They're like toy guys.
Good for them.
They're like all over the house. Like, and Pee-wee specifically.
Do they play
this is
together?
Awesome content. Yeah, they kind of like wrestle, but sometimes it gets a little aggressive and we kind of got to mediate a little bit.
Yeah.
But for the most part, they like each other, I think.
Yeah, I feel like that's how my dogs are. I feel like Nina and Leo like each other.
Yeah.
But she's like, gets tired of him. Whoa, and there he goes. Out.
There he goes.
What are you nervous about?
Dude.
All the hot chicks just like swarming us?
I think I'm just like nervous about like all the hot chicks that are going to be swarming us. And like
shaking the van or the bus.
Yeah, like pressing their boobs up against the window like in that movie Rockstar with Mark Wahlberg. Which, by the way, now granted, I haven't seen this movie in at least like probably 6 years. Dude, that movie kind of rules, to my recollection. It's kind of awesome. Like, it used to be one of those. Did you have HBO when you were younger?
No, I didn't. We didn't. We weren't an HBO family. I was jealous of those.
It's so crazy that poor people just like have HBO and shit.
Sometimes you gotta.
I feel like that's the thing. Like that's like. I feel like it wasn't a thing that people spent money on unless they were like trash.
Yeah, no HBO. No, we had Disney Channel.
We might have. Who knows? Maybe we stole it.
It
would have been stealing
cool.
HBO.
Cool.
But we had HBO, and there was always like at least one or two movies that were just on all the time. They would play the movies like at least once a day.
Really?
So there's movies like
oh, like when Hitchcock was playing on the plane ride that one time.
That was fucking
17 hours.
straight up demented. Yeah, I'm sure we've talked about it on here before, but we were on a flight, and it was a Chinese airline, and we were the only white people on it.
Yeah, it's probably like the first or second episode. We definitely talked about it a lot. And then we brought it up probably every half a year.
It was a real rough travel experience. Not because it was a Chinese flight and we were the only white people, although they did not like our vibe.
No, we had a bad vibe for them, and I did not like their vibe, so it was mutual.
I have to assume a lot of these people were straight up from China. Because culturally, it seemed like everything that I gathered is they are kind of like no nonsense. Like, we'll shove you out of the way and not like say excuse me or anything.
Yeah.
And dude, they lived up because they were mean as hell.
To us, they were very mean.
They were mean as hell.
I know.
And there was like 30 screaming babies on the flight. Like, it was truly like it felt like a skit.
They were warming up their like homemade tea.
Oh
which
man,
probably tasted really good.
It was crazy. It looked like there was a jellyfish, and this sounds like the most like ignorant, just like, oh man, they had this tea and it had a goddamn looked like a dang old jellyfish that was floating in it. It looked crazy. I don't think that's a drink, sir. But yeah, like everyone on the flight had their little like, what do you call that? Like a tumbler.
Yeah,
sippy, like
you could see
shaker.
into it. It was clear. And
and they just had like
what's going on?
Like a terrarium's worth of things in it, and like it seemed like there was like rocks and stuff in it, and they would just keep filling the water up and just like
drinking
sipping away.
The one guy was walking up and down the aisle. It was a long flight. Got to me, but
they kept playing the same movie over and over and over.
That's why I brought it up, and it was Hitchcock. So wait, HBO played the same episode.
Rockstar was one of those movies that they played like all the time for like probably a month or so, and I watched it so many times, dude. Let me tell you something. The music in it is original music for the movie, and it fucking kind of rocks, dude.
Rockstar movie. So it's with Mark Wahlberg. I'm thinking of like The Rocker with Dwight Schrute.
It's called Rockstar.
Rockstar. Okay.
So here, let me lay the premise out for you. You should watch this. I might try to watch this while we're on tour.
Yeah, let's put it on.
Mark Wahlberg plays in a tribute band.
Okay.
This is in the 80s. He plays in a tribute band that's like a hair metal band to a famous band called Steel Dragon.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So, honestly, a pretty dorky thing.
Mm-hmm.
When you think about it, like
Yeah.
if I was dating a guy and he did that, because he's supposed to be like in his early 20s, I guess, maybe late mid 20s.
Okay.
I don't know. He's pretty young, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And Jennifer Aniston is his freaking girlfriend in the movie. She's like the one that gets away.
I've gotten the itch on her recently. How do I want to describe it? Like I got the appeal to her recently.
Oh, dude, she's an all timer. You know what?
People love her, and I don't think she's sexy. I just think she's just hot. She just is, or she is sexy. Maybe she's not hot.
It's weird because she's like,
Not to put,
she's not. Yeah, we can.
I'm
we
trying
can
to, like,
listen. We can judge women's bodies for a little bit, all right? Not
That's how she was served up to us as children.
Oh yeah, I mean she's like she's
Yeah,
fully like a
idol.
sex symbol.
Yeah, sex idol. Sex symbol.
When I was younger, wasn't really my thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's honestly weird now that I find her very attractive.
I find her more attractive now.
She looks very. This is like I feel like maybe I've said this about people before, and this is a rude thing to say. And honestly, listen, I know that I'm. The pot is calling the kettle black.
Yes.
She looks very like white.
She's like your
Like
standard
facially,
yeah.
structurally. It's not like you're not mistake. You might be like, I don't know, maybe her mom is, from Colombia or something.
No, she's middle like European.
Yeah,
descent.
she looks white.
Yeah.
And usually that's not my thing.
Also-
respectfully.
She's not like thick in the right places for you either.
No, although she does have a nice. She has a pretty.
She's
pretty
gorgeous,
good,
honey.
Pretty good butt in Friends.
I watched her in the Adam Sandler movie that came out.
Just go with it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
she looks
yes.
good as
yes.
fuck in
In
that movie.
2010.
Yeah, she looks awesome.
I was just like, oh, she rocks.
Yeah,
She's funny. She's cool.
that's the thing. She
like,
is
clicked for
like
me.
she is kind of like a good. She's like she is funny.
She's a catch, man. That's why she can't lock her down, dude. Brad Pitt couldn't even hang on. That's Brad Pitt.
I forget who we were talking about. This might have been a Matt thing,
Uh-huh.
but I feel like did her and Paul Rudd date at a point?
I don't know. Maybe. Would
Because I
make
feel like
sense.
I want to say maybe it's so funny that I'm just putting this on Matt and I'm just guessing the other person, but I feel like I was talking to someone, probably Matt. I can't think
Yeah.
of who else I would talk to about this.
Sounds like a
But
very Matt thing.
I think it was Paul Rudd. He said, I think that Paul Rudd is a little bit the one that got away for Jennifer Aniston.
Maybe.
And I thought that was really funny. That like you definitely had thought about it before.
You like kept them up at night. Like,
But yeah, I feel like he really like was kind of cooking on that one for a little bit. Like when I brought it up, I think he was like, "It's funny you should mention that."
I've been thinking about. I wrote a thesis on this.
But Jennifer Aniston is fine as wine.
Yes.
She is in the stage of her life. I say that respectfully.
Yeah.
She has gone overboard with the cosmetic stuff, and I'll give the celebrities the out that they do have a delusional sickness where
Yeah.
most of them are like, I have to look young.
I mean,
Because that's been like pounded into them for so long
which
that
is
they're like, they go too far.
which is funny because there's other like industries like music or something where it's like, oh, it's nice to look nice and rugged, like.
Yeah, but there's certain musicians, and I have this fear of being that myself,
Uh-huh.
where you see pictures of them when they're in like, I don't know, 2005, and they're
Uh-huh.
like the whole band's skinny, and then you see them
Oh
playing,
yeah.
and the singer's like physically having a hard time.
Well, I think also
I'm afraid of being that.
I think it also depends on getting a grip with your size and being like, all right, maybe I shouldn't wear these tight ass clothes. I don't look good in them anymore.
Dude, speaking of which,
Dress
I am
appropriately.
once again at the crossroads of, do I clean up my act and get an exercise routine going and eat better,
Yeah, eat better.
or do I just lean into being a big guy?
It's fun to toe the line, man. Some days you're
Because, dude, I don't know if I want to be skinny.
no.
I feel like skinny as like a guy in his 30s is just a little gay.
It's lame, dude. Who wants to be skinny?
But I also don't want to be like,
Big guys run this world.
I don't want to be like, I also don't want to be jacked. I'm not I'm not into buffness really.
No, I want to put my clothes on and they fit okay. They
I
fit
think
well.
that's what it is. I think I want like, I've been having I've bought so many pants in the past couple months.
Yeah,
like,
you're a pant
like,
guy.
like an irresponsible one.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of them I'm just like, I don't really like these.
See, I bought some, but I just took a bag to Goodwill, and I threw a bag out last week. So I feel good. I feel like okay. I bought some new pants, cleaned out the closet.
Ladies, take notes.
Yeah. I cleaned out the closet. Dude, I just hate stuff piling up.
Dude, I'm in a spot where I don't really have much.
Yeah.
Dude, the next place I move, I hate to say this, a walk-in closet is necessary.
Dude, it'd be awesome. I want a walk-in closet real bad.
Not for me.
For the others.
For little miss freaking costumes up there. There's too many clothes. Full ass dress. Yeah, I'm airing out my whole fucking marriage on here.
No.
Full dresser, whole like wardrobe and stuff, just like packed to the gills.
I would just like a walk-in closet for myself. I feel like it keeps your room like tidy because then you don't need, it's just clean. It just keeps your room cleaner.
I do wish I had a little more room for hanging stuff because I have like this thing over here.
Yeah.
But it's also like I don't like keeping my shirts down here.
Yeah.
Like my jackets are already sort of, I don't know. I don't want my shit to smell like a basement. We do have air fresheners that we leave in there that are like,
That work?
because we just stick them in there and close the doors. When you open the door, it's like, damn, it smells fresh as hell in there.
That's nice.
So it is kind of nice because if I take a jacket out that I haven't worn in a while, throw it on, and I'm like, damn, I don't even smell like a dingy mildew guy.
I want to get back to make our way back to the rocker, and then back to why you're
Rockstar.
nervous to or the rockstar. Why you're nervous to go on tour.
Rockstar. So yeah, he is at a show. This is actually so stupid. He's the singer of a tribute band, and he's got like he nails it.
Yeah.
Like everyone's like this is crazy because no one would rock with a tribute band for a current band in this way.
No.
So that is kind of funny. It's like the tribute band is big, and then the other band is like huge.
Oh,
So it's like kind of like
okay.
You
So
know,
it's like a
nobody's
Green
tribute
Day band, like playing the stadium. This is like a Green Day tribute band playing, a 5,000 cap theater.
Yes,
type thing.
Exactly.
Oh wow.
And
Okay.
like that might happen in 20 years after Green Day's not a band.
Yeah.
But like if that happened now, everyone would be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Oh, Green Day.
But
cool.
in the movie, people fuck with it.
Yeah.
That's why they need people to consult so they can say, "Is this how things work?" And someone could say, "Absolutely not." Just make his band play at shitholes, and that actually makes it a bigger come up because he eventually joins the actual band.
Oh, that's cool.
Because the singer,
Is it funny?
it's a little funny, but it's more of a drama.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
thought it was. I imagined it being just a funny film.
Dude, it's kind of awesome. So like then he joins the band and it's obviously not, everything he thought it was going to be, and
Obviously.
So damn, I don't even want to spoil it too much because I want you to watch it.
I will
'cause
watch it.
I feel like I
I'm
love
gonna
the movie.
put it on my phone right now.
Like it's probably bad, but I for some reason feel like I'm going to watch it and be like, I love that movie, man.
It's a pretty good movie.
I do remember the music is actually like hard as hell.
Mark Wahlberg. Dude, he made so many movies. So wait,
He did, and it's funny because he really is not an excellent actor, is he?
if you're listening, you should look at the cover. The cover art's funny. He's got like long hair and like a traveling musician with a guitar
dude.
strapped to his back.
It's definitely dramatic. Oh man, I got to see what it's streaming.
Dude, he looks
on.
great. Holy shit, dude. He looks 6-packs, abs. Jesus.
Oh, dude,
Christ.
He's wearing some drippy fits in the movie.
All right.
That's part of the excitement is Mark Wahlberg is just wearing crazy shit.
I don't know if it's streaming anywhere. I think we might just have to buy it.
I'll buy it. I don't
It's
fucking.
$3.79. It's worth the watch or the pay per watch. So wait. So then, why does that make you nervous to go or whatever?
Oh, I was just making a joke because in that movie there's a scene where they're in like a limo and there's like a woman that presses her breasts up to the limo window. Yeah, there's a lot of tits in the movie.
Oh, then I'm gonna love it.
Yeah, it's awesome. But yeah, that's what made me think of that. That's not why I'm actually nervous. I'm just nervous because like I do this every time I have to leave for a tour. I go into panic mode. I'm like, I'm gonna forget something major.
I almost forgot the coffee, but then I'm gonna put it next to my door.
Oh, dude, I will. not commit suicide, but I'll be like,
Well, we'll just
oh,
stop
no.
and grab coffee. But I have a whole thing of coffee, everyone. Shout out to those who know who sent it to me. You know who you are. We appreciate it. Appreciate you if you're listening.
Yeah, the coffee phantom.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, that I can't forget. Some merch stuff I can't forget. And besides that, I have a question. This is like kind of off topic, pod. Do you know where my head is? My twin reverb head? Because I went to the practice space and I couldn't find it.
It's probably in the
big road case.
The road case.
That's what I thought, but all your stuff was stacked on top of it, and I was like, I'm not digging through it.
Yeah, it should be in there.
Okay, good. Because I was gonna bring it to the studio tonight.
Okay,
but I'm gonna swap out some guitars.
We can
discuss off pod. I was curious if you knew.
Yeah, I think it's in there.
Because I showed up and I was like, where is this? Oh, well.
No, I'm pretty sure it's in there.
Okay.
If it's not, that's crazy.
I have a good feeling it is in there. And like I said, there's a bunch of stuff on top of it, and I was like, I'm not digging through this right now to just.
Yeah, I would.
That's how confident I felt it was.
Yeah, if this was DraftKings,
mm-hmm.
I'd be putting all my money on it being in the case.
Okay, good.
But I got a tip
mm-hmm.
that it wasn't the case, but was taken out. So I'm putting my odds on that. I got a little birdie told me. I got an insider. Trust me on this one. It's foolproof. People that have gambling problems, that's pretty. It's weird because
I can't get it. I can't get a gambling problem.
I have a pretty addictive personality, and I feel like I should. There have been times where like I do get caught up if I gamble. Mm-hmm. I have gotten caught up where I'm like, I can feel a twinge of the feeling that I imagine gambling addicts have, where I'm just like,
yeah,
all right, well, if you're thinking of the numbers, like if I pull this fucker 5 more times, I'm at least gonna break even.
Yeah.
And then I have to be like, dude, you've lost $65. And if you're going out and you're like, I'm gambling tonight. Yeah. $65 isn't that crazy to lose.
No, I think people lose thousands of dollars when they gamble.
Yeah, which night. I can't. I would feel really bad about that.
I feel bad about. I go in being like, all right, I can lose $100, and then
that's a reasonable number.
And I'm like, oh, I lost $100. That was fun. It usually takes about 5 minutes to lose $100, and then I don't gamble for like 6 months to a year. Again, sometimes longer. Honestly.
Isn't gambling so nuts?
It's insane. Like, just come here.
What a concept.
Give us your money, and then you can go.
You're literally just at the money playground. Mm-hmm. Like, it's like Chuck E. Cheese, but just with money and adults with like kind of. I don't know. I shouldn't say it because I do understand the fun aspect of gambling. I understand why it can be fun, but the people that truly get caught up and they're like,
bad.
They fuck their lives up over it. Mm-hmm. That is like, man, I am glad I don't have that.
Same, dude. You just see those people sitting there and they just like got off work. They're sitting at the table and they're like, I'm going to hit. And it's just like, dude, $15 a hand, $20 a hand.
The people that are scratch ticket people that chill there and they'll like scratch a bunch and then they'll like trade them in immediately to get more. I'm like, dude,
come on,
just like grab 5.
Yep.
And go. I respect it as a little fun thing. Like, oh, you know what? Give me a 5 of the fucking.
Yep.
The whatever, and the Aladdin's genie or whatever, and then you get home and you're like, oh, dude, I want $2.
Great.
That's awesome. That's fun.
That's what I do. If truck stop and we get a few minutes if someone's using the restroom, people, here's like $5 or 20 per diem or whatever, and sometimes I scratch it. Oh, I won, great, and then I'll keep buying until I lose or until we have to leave.
I thought you were talking about playing the little mini casino games.
No, I'm not that bad.
Like next to the bathroom.
I do them in or have done them in like the UK when you go over from the UK to the mainland
on the ferry.
Yeah, on the ferry. Just because I have all this change. What do I do?
And you're just like,
I'm bored.
I hate the ferry, man.
I hate the fucking ferry. Give me the channel, dude. That shit's quick, dude. You're in and out in 30 minutes.
I did like the channel.
But now it's probably kind of annoying because you have to cross a border. So it's like To come out of this genre, yeah, bro, you know how we feel about
Thanks,
that.
Boris.
Yeah.
Is that the guy's name?
Boris Johnson?
Yeah.
Probably had something to do
It
with
is
it.
kind of. It is kind of like really
Boris
funny.
Johnson?
I think that's his name.
That sounds like the character in James Bond, but it probably is Boris Johnson. Boris Johnson.
That's Boris.
Boris is something.
Schlonson.
Is a little is a little more Russian.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't like James Bond.
I like it. I don't love it.
I like GoldenEye, the game. I was obsessed with it, just like all people that of my age.
Great game.
But dude, I don't like. And GoldenEye is like kind of the one that I've watched and been like, oh, this is like the game. This is cool.
It's the best one. It's the best James Bond movie. And I feel like I can really say that because that was what 20 years ago, 25 years ago, the movie came out.
That's a classic
And
film.
it's
That's
still
the
that
Criterion.
good. There's a new James Bond, and he's about to be done. And like usually people just flock to the next one. Like, oh, he's the best one. He's the best. Oh no, this is the best one. It's like I've watched them all, man. That's the best one, GoldenEye.
Who do you think is going to be the new James Bond?
I think the next James Bond,
Jojo
Siwa would kill it.
Yo, that's an awesome curveball. You know what I think would be really awesome, and I think that if they stuck to their guns, it would be like kind of legendary. Peter Dinklage.
Oh, Peter would. The problem is he would crush the role,
dude.
He could crush it. He's got a big personality. He does a lot of shitty movies.
Quadruple 07. Or I guess maybe the other way. 07.
There could be so many like things you could do with him. He could fit in so many different places. And like, here it comes.
Dude, his showdown with what's the fucking Odd Job?
Yeah,
the little Asian guy. That'd be epic.
That would be epic. Oh, that'd be
sweet.
I
I think Peter Dinklage as the next James Bond would be fucking badass.
That'd be good. That's a good curveball.
JoJo would be pretty
JoJo
awesome
would be
too.
fun.
But dude, I don't. I think that
should we try to talk with a British accent?
Yeah. I think that they should let it be Mr. Bean.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, he's alive.
He
got yelled at like pretty hard a couple years ago for being like, "Yo, cancer culture is stupid and counterproductive."
I mean, it's right, but
and he was right.
I get him in like Pee Wee, not Pee Wee.
Paul Rubens.
Yes, thank you. Confused.
They're both silly guys, probably of a similar age.
Yeah, but like I'm like, oh, he died. Bummer. I'm like, oh no, he's still alive. Which is I'm glad Mr. Bean's still alive. You know. There's also this fake Indian guy online that pretends to be him. And I'm like, oh, that's so weird.
So is the guy a fake Indian?
The guy's Indian, but he looks like Mr. Bean.
Okay,
so that pops up.
I see.
And I
thought he was pretending to be Indian, pretending to be Mr. Bean.
No, that'd be that's like Tropic Thunder type.
It just
shit.
is Mr. Bean playing an Indian guy,
Whoa.
pretending to be a Mr. Bean impersonator. That's a kind of fucking. I would watch that movie.
I get that. And I get
like A24, like kind of dramatic, like.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of like a dark existence.
Yeah, I like that. I get and then there's an Elon Musk. I think he's Chinese, deep fake on my Instagram.
Dude, he does look a little Asian.
He's like, I won't do the super accent, but he's like, I'm Elon Musk, and it's like he can't speak English, so he's just like, hello, I'm Elon Musk.
That's
he just kind of like stands here.
I wonder, dude. I always wonder about like what, because in America you kind of like see somebody that if you saw an American person trying to impersonate online as their online presence, Elon Musk, all other American people would just roll their eyes and be like, "This dipshit."
Yeah.
Do you think that's the same perception among like? For instance, let's say for the sake of conversation, this guy's Chinese.
Yeah.
And he lives in China. Do you think other Chinese people are like, live and let live, brother? Or do you think they're like, this guy is sullying his family's name?
Nah, they got a different, like we said at the beginning of the pod, they got a different culture over there.
They definitely do, but I
love
when
it.
I'm somewhere, I definitely, because people in other countries, listen, we got the biggest dum-dums in America of anywhere else. I'm certain of it. However,
Walking dum-dums.
there are some real weirdos
Yeah.
in other countries that you see.
Yep.
And I when I see these weirdos, I wonder how they are received by their fellow countrymen.
It's like they got parents, they got like friends, they got family, they got coworkers.
But do you think people are like, oh yeah, he embarrasses us?
Yeah,
or do you think that, like, that's my comrade?
I'd probably lean to he embarrasses us.
Because in America, I feel like everyone's like, yeah, fuck that dipshit.
Yeah, it's probably the same. That's a through line through
cringe.
Yeah, through.
Like, do you think like
the
there's
world.
cringe is a thing in other countries?
Like
Like, I find it difficult that a German guy, given the way that people dress in Germany, that he could be cringed out by anything would give him the ick.
I also hate the ick. I hate that term.
Oh, it's really pathetic.
I watched Love Is Blind, the new season of Love Is Blind, and every other word out of the girl's mouth is just like, it's the ick. And I was like, dude, just say you don't like the guy. Like, why is everything the ick? Everyone's like, well, now I'm going to get the ick. And I'm like, come on, man. Just let the guys do their thing. If you don't like them, ditch them.
I don't like it either, but I will say, I think it's usually a little more, like, I feel like it's more of a women term. I don't think guys are really saying, gay guys are probably saying shit about the ick.
I think it's just overused, because I don't disagree that it's probably a thing that people get, but I'm just like, is that the ick, or did you just hear that and now you're just saying that?
It kind of grosses me out a little bit, just because I'm like, I feel like the term is like, you lose interest completely. Isn't that the concept?
Yeah. It's like, oh, he like stumbled down the stairs.
And my pussy dried up. Like, that's the way that I think the term is used.
Yes.
It's basically like, that made my pussy dry as hell. And that is like a punch to the gut, man. If somebody said that to me, I'd be like, fuck.
Wow.
But at the same time, dude, the things that we say about women, I've been thinking about this so much. I don't even want to be on my like pretend feminism ally guy shit, but dude, the way that women, because dude, I was talking to Joey about this the other day, and she's like, it's fucked up because men just like, as they age, they just kind of like look better. And I'm like, listen, that's not true.
I do think that is a little true, though. Go on.
I mean, it's true to a degree. However, think of how many disgusting men there are that just age and get more and more disgusting.
But I think you can I think handsome is the type of thing that happens with maturity, you know? Like, you're usually not like a handsome young guy. Like, grandma might say that, right? But like, you know, you kind of you get little wrinkles. That's cool. That's rugged. That's like,
yeah, that's kind of what I was saying. I was like, so for men, we don't have the pressure to be pretty or like be made up. You know what I mean? Like, I straight up think it's unfair that women are like have to wear makeup. I know that they don't have to.
Pam Ann, she's done, dude.
But like, I feel like women that straight up don't wear any makeup, that's like a thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like, oh yeah, it's crazy because some people I find out don't wear makeup, and I'm like, I never would have noticed that.
Yeah. Then there's also that stuff I see online, so take it with a grain of salt. But they're like, people say I don't wear makeup. I wear makeup, and like, just guys are so dumb. It's like, oh yeah, you don't wear makeup, but yeah, I'm gonna wear makeup. I wouldn't want to wear makeup if I was a girl. If I had the same brain but I was in a girl body, right? I'd be like, I'm not wearing.
I'd be like, I touch my face so much.
I'm good.
I would just be like, my shit would get fucked up instantly. But I don't like having things on my lips. I don't like.
If that's your thing, go for it. Is what I'm saying. But
I mean,
it's not my thing.
I'm not anti-makeup, although Sabrina Carpenter does wear too much makeup. We can all agree, right? We can all agree, fellas.
She does.
I think I'm against her.
You know what? We have someone we're about to go on tour with that was just on tour with her.
I know.
So I feel like we can get some more on Sabrina.
Yeah, I don't know. She seems annoying.
That's how I feel, man. Well,
but
she's also
famous,
26.
and I'm not. So I don't.
Yeah,
really.
so I guess
dude,
wins.
I was straight up the most insufferable person alive when I was 26. So
yeah,
you know what? Go off, sis.
And she's famous. Like it's like her and Chapel. Like, she's the most famous two women in the world right now, or young women. I don't know how you want to spin that.
Dude, more famous than Kim Jong-un's wife.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't think anybody does. I don't know if he's married.
Yeah, he probably just like makes babies.
He's probably gay.
He's definitely gay. 100%.
I'm gonna get assassinated the second we get to tour.
Yeah. Maybe he'll like that. Maybe he'll laugh at that, and we'll have to go play North Korea.
I gotta assume that in at least once while hanging out, Dennis Rodman has joked that he's gay.
Definitely. He's got that dude doesn't have filter.
That's what I mean.
He's
And
definitely
I
saying
feel like
crazy
Dennis
shit.
Rodman can call people gay.
Yeah, definitely. Because he's kind of, I don't know the word, not straight looking.
He's flamboyant.
Flamboyant, that's the word. That's the word I was searching for. Yeah, he's a flamboyant guy. He's not gay.
I don't think he's gay. He's probably
kissed
he's
boys.
probably
Yeah.
sucked a dick or had his dick sucked. I bet.
Yeah, why not? He's Dennis Rodman. Again, he's famous. Why not?
He's famous. Why not?
That's the worm right there.
What a crazy nickname. The Worm.
The worm. That is a good. That's a fun nickname. I'm not going back to tour though. I have that same feeling of what am I forgetting? I took out my bags today and they just sat there. Didn't even pack them. I was like, oh, I'm gonna pack them. Gonna get everything ready.
Yeah.
I'm like, also knowing that we come back in a week, I'm like, oh, I'll just grab a bunch of stuff then.
This is gonna sound really diva-ish, but what do I do with my button-down shirts?
Just fold them nicely.
I feel like they look bad when you fold them.
Like the collar or like the crease on the side.
More just like when you like unfold it and wear it, it's just like that shirt looks like it's been folded for a little bit.
Oh yeah, I mean, you could bring a steamer. There might be a steamer at the venues if you want to get hanging
That
in
feels
the
like
shower.
being skinny in your 30s, like a little gay.
Yeah. Don't wear button-down shirts.
I'm not showering either.
Perfect.
Nah, I got my little shower shoes and shit.
Dude, I had shower shoes and I can't freaking find them. So now I'm just bringing my Adidas slides. They work the same, but I'm just like, I had like, what are they called? Thongs. They call them thongs in Europe. They're perfect.
Like flip-flops? Like
Yeah.
between the toe?
Yeah, I think they went between the toe.
Dude, I can't deal with the between the toe. It's got to be a slide for me.
Well, I'm sliding. I just brought the slides instead because
Yeah.
I was like, I had to go Adidas slides instead. I couldn't find them, so now I'll be showering. I'll be showering for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'll wash my ass. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not like washing my hair or my armpits or anything.
Yo, I've been washing my hair a lot more actually.
I think with the same shampoo you always have, or did you try a new shampoo?
I have tried a new shampoo, because for like dandruff and stuff. But yeah, I've been washing my hair like every other day now. I used to be like once a week.
Is it an Irish thing to just have like a fucking dry ass, flaky ass head?
It must be, man.
Because, dude, no matter what I do, my head itches me and it's a little dry.
I don't have the itch, but I definitely have. It's dry.
I mean, in the winter, it's really bad.
Yeah, but I've been using shampoo and my hair, the flakes no more. Yeah, so
Hear that?
It's pretty good. But I also been washing more. But I'm wondering if my hair was just greasy as a kid, or if my kind of like inner body oils have changed as I grew up, and I'm like, oh no, I need to wash it more, or maybe I just like it better washed. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but
You know,
I'm a once a week guy.
I've never
Or once
liked
every
my hair's very fine, so if I don't wash it,
Mm-hmm.
like the next day after washing it, it looks unwashed.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that look.
No, I don't either.
I'm trying to become a little more well kept. You know, I'm trying to like shave every few days, like every 3 to 4 days. Wash my hair every few days.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
not even a
shaving is
lot.
too much of a thing for me. It bothers my skin too much, so I shave
Yeah.
sort of not seldomly, but I do really hate shaving.
Oh, I hate it, but I always feel better. I'm like, it looks better on me.
That is true. I usually
But that's
feel better.
preference. That's preference. Because some people look good with a beard. I don't feel like my facial hair doesn't give that, unfortunately.
I wish I had like a really long, like Sam Elliott mustache.
I came across this guy that had one of these. He was like doing one of the.
Dude, imagine having a
Lemony
fucking curly, fucking waxy mustache.
you
That is
have
like
to work at the circus, right?
you have to be a fucking social outcast. Like, I gotta assume either you get no pussy or you have a girlfriend that is just like
I love it.
mentally ill. Because who is fucking a guy with a like styled mustache? That's really nuts.
My
man.
friend thinks you're cute over there. It's just like
Oh, the guy with the monocle? Yeah, I can't. I feel like mustache styles, there's not a lot that like work.
No, I'm not personally, I'm not a huge fan of mustaches. I do like the rugged guy mustache where you have it, I've probably said this on the here before. You got a 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah.
A little longer mustache. I think that looks sick.
Do you know what's a crazy look? When white dudes have like the thin mustache like shaved down to like right above their lip. I'm always like, every time I see that, I'm like, that is such a crazy choice for a white dude. Because that's like, you see a black dude with a thin mustache, and you're just like,
I see what you're saying, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, kind of like,
it's kind of swag.
It's like, and these motherfuckers just look nutty.
No, yeah,
they got like a thin. When I say thin, I don't mean like wispy hair. I mean like, thin, shave like the upper part of the lip and just leave like the lower. You guys know what the fuck I'm talking about. For a white dude, it's such a crazy choice, though. I respect it.
I like that over the no mustache chin beard.
Dude, I saw a guy in the street the other day, presumably homeless, that had that just like full on homeless guy beard, clean shaven mustache. And I was like, brother,
maybe he's Amish.
You need to get the rest of that shaved. Like somebody did that for him. Like it's not like he did it with a piece of glass. Like,
hey, how you gonna shave? Yeah.
So
maybe he's not homeless.
He went in somewhere for a shave, and he was like, "Just take off the mustache.
Leave everything else.
Yeah, you can leave the chops in my neck."
I'd be like, we'll do that. We'll that'll be free, no charge on that. You got it. Don't worry.
I'd be like, what about some cool like sharp sideburns and then like a long goatee?
Yeah. That'd be cool. A nice long a long goatee would be kind of cool, or like the handlebar type thing. You could have a lot of fun,
dude. Every time I think about like, I'm gonna grow a beard really long.
Yeah, that's.
I like get to a certain point. I'm like, this feels terrible.
Yeah, man. I don't know why people actually like having a long beard.
I don't know. Like, even if I just start to feel like I look demented. Like, I feel like I'm gonna walk up to the cash register at Wawa and they're gonna be like, ah.
There's a video of people. It's like a camera of their house, in the front of the house, and they're at the garage. And they're like, their backs are turned to the street.
Oh, yeah, the really crazy orange hair person.
Like carrot top looking person.
Just scares them. They scream in his face. Yeah, that's an old timer, man. I love that one.
It just has like the delivery package.
I'm just needed to drop this off.
They're just like, until they fall to the ground, and he just the way he just stands there with his keys in his hand, like, oh no.
To be fair, it is pretty scary. Look, he does look kind of scary. To just like turn around, for a person to walk up behind you, turn around, and that's what you see. I'd probably let out a sound too.
But he's so feminine in his mannerism. I'd be like, dude, stop.
Yeah, that video is awesome.
Someone sent me a video. Speaking of videos, dude, AJ Soprano, fan of Super Heaven.
Is that true?
Yeah, he was singing the song.
Dude, Robert Eiler?
Yeah, he was singing the song to his counter. What's her Meadow? What? Yeah, he's like, he got the lyric wrong.
Oh,
and then he was like, no, it's not you or whatever. And I was like, all right, shout you out. So, AJ, if you're listening,
dude, he should come on our pod.
He'd be an interesting guest. He should come on the pod.
He should come on the pod.
I think we would vibe. We're like similar. He's in his like 30s probably, like middle to late.
He's probably my age. Yeah, maybe a year or two older.
Yeah, he'd get the references. He grew up on this shit,
Yeah.
Yeah, because that picture of him with Slipknot's always funny. That pops up. There's like 10 of them, and he's just like, yeah.
Dude. I am so excited to crawl in my little bunk and not leave ever until I. Dude, you know what? I was looking at pictures of the bandwagons, and I didn't realize the table only has a bench on one side.
Yeah, because the other one's like the stairs coming up.
Yeah.
It was a little workstation, yeah. But it's got couches on both sides.
True.
Lounge will be not super comfortable, but a place to chill.
I think it'll be comfortable.
I'm
gonna post up there. I'm gonna vibe. I'm definitely gonna freaking.
We're gonna pod there. That's for dang sure.
Oh man, we're gonna be podding so unbelievably hard.
We're gonna try to do a pod a day.
Is this starting tomorrow?
Let's cheat the system so we can maybe do a few tomorrow. But yeah,
a few tomorrow.
Well, let me think. Well, that's like a day off, kind of, because we should be there in Nashville. Oh no, I'm sorry, not tomorrow. I apologize. On Wednesday.
Okay, I don't think we're gonna have time.
No, not tomorrow. When we post, if we post it up, maybe we can start that day.
Okay,
we'll see how it goes. So if you like it, I think we'll probably do it on Patreon.
When's the plan for this to go up?
That's a great question, because we kind of like missed the day because we put it out on Tuesday last week. I don't know. We can put this out tomorrow. What do you want to do?
It. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's do it. Yeah, we'll put this out tomorrow.
Can't have the people waiting.
I guess we switched to Tuesdays when we put out the pod. I don't know. There's no laws here.
We're artists.
Yeah, let us create. Yeah, what does everyone think of the new song? What's everyone think of the vibe? Yeah, tell me your reaction. I also don't know if people know which one we are. So for the record, I am Jake.
They don't know who the difference between you and me.
And they were like, oh, I saw a comment saying like Taylor's playing, whatever guitar I was playing. And he's like, Jake's got the pink Jazz Master, and I was like, I think you got to switch to me.
Yeah, people are confused, man.
Yeah,
you guys are confused.
Get your shit right. But yeah, dude, I'm super excited just to post up and not see anyone play and then go right away. No, but
should I eat pizza or Indian for dinner?
Indian. I think Indian. I think it was that night. I'm trying to get Italian food tonight. I want I want to get carved up tonight. Is my plan to get carved.
Where's your go-to Italian?
I don't know.
Place.
I have none, but I just kind of want sauce and spaghetti. So fallback option be triangle. I know they got
true.
Spaghetti.
Do you could just make spaghetti at home.
I know, but
isn't it crazy that spaghetti is like? Listen, I know you it's like good pasta and good sauce obviously make a difference, but just like $4, you could probably just have a big old pot of spaghetti.
My thing is, I don't want to have to dirty the dishes, clean up the dishes. I want to just like a clean house, It's like, boom, clean house.
I mean, dude, I haven't cooked anything literally in years.
Really?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
We make pizza every once in a while, and I make the dough. It's really fun, actually.
We used to make pizza sometimes.
Yeah, I like the pizza.
But I haven't done that in fucking forever.
That's one of the few things I like to actually cook because I can't eat the dough. That's the problem when I'm cooking other stuff. I'm like, ooh, let me try this. Let me see. And then I get full. And I'm like, it took me an hour to make this and I'm tired.
See, I don't like that. I don't like that it takes so long and then I eat it so fast. And dude,
that's more like popcorn.
I know people don't like this. I don't really, in most cases, I don't like leftovers.
Well, there's a few things that get left over that's nice, but besides that,
most things. And dude,
I can do cold pasta.
See, I don't like that.
I can do cold pizza. I like Chinese food, but I don't love it. I don't love Chinese food cold, to be honest with you, or warmed up. It might be worse warmed up, honestly. Indian food warms up surprisingly well, I feel.
That's true.
I feel like a curry you can kind of microwave and it warms up well. But I'm with you.
God, Indian food is straight up goated.
They got it. They won.
Man.
They knew what they were doing. Shout out Indian Mr. Bean. He knows what he's doing. Fuck. Yeah, you know what? But with the cooking, that's probably why I like popcorn so much. It takes 3 minutes to make, and there's so much popcorn. It takes me like a good 20 minutes to get through a whole bowl of popcorn.
I do love popcorn, but I tell you what, man. The kernels really get stuck in my teeth and my gums.
So I had this pomegranate salad today. I couldn't finish it because I kept getting caught in my teeth, the little pomegranate. I'm like, it's bad for me. I can't eat this. I couldn't chew.
Why do they make things that have things that get stuck in our teeth?
Does God hate
GMO
us?
those fucking things out of there.
Just like a pomegranate this big, like a piece of corn or something.
Yeah. You can't GMO the fucking hard-ass, sharp-ass kernels that just slide effortlessly between our teeth and our gums.
Dude, they definitely get. You might be onto something. That would be good. I'd fuck with that. That would be good.
Dude, we have iPhones. Why can't they figure out popcorn with no kernels?
I will say if
time release, so the kernels explode, or the additional. Once it pops, the kernel disintegrates.
Yeah.
Biodegradable.
Yo, I meant to bring this up when we were talking about gambling and stuff. I'm a Morrissey head now.
You weren't before?
I liked Morrissey, but I went to go see him this past week. I went to go see him twice this week.
Did you see his nipples?
No, the shirt stayed on, which is a little bit of a bummer.
Gay.
I don't like it. But yeah, I saw him in Atlantic City. I was like, I went to the casino.
He's
gamble.
the GOAT. No matter how you feel about the man, he is the GOAT.
Great, the banner, great. Yeah, dude, it was sick. The band was awesome. I was like, fuck. I didn't want to like it that much, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's always been a thing of people just loving Morrissey. Like, what's he do for me? It's tight, man. Unfortunately,
Brett's fucking
it's tight.
beautiful music. Has a beautiful voice.
Beautiful voice, beautiful music, a beautiful show. I was in.
Never
man.
seen him.
It got me, dude. I'm not like a music. I'm not like let's go to the concert kind of guy. And
I wish I was. I'm not either. I feel like a little ashamed that I'm not, but I'm like.
But he put on, like, when people are like, he put on a good show. He like, he put on a good show. I was in.
How long's the set?
An hour 20, hour 15. It's
Dude,
like respectably.
That's so gentlemanly for Morrissey to play a set only that long.
He's got records.
He's got records, and he's like.
And there's not much talking. It's just like, Morrissey, blah, blah, blah. And then just like starts a song. Awesome. Kind of crazy. No in-ears, just straight up rocking monitors.
That's so cool.
So cool, dude.
Oh man, he's the GOAT, guys.
Unfortunately,
sorry. I know people despise his ass, but he is simply the GOAT.
And I'm not tapped into all that stuff, so it is. However you feel, what his politics are, but I don't care. I like him. I like the music.
Yo, sometimes you
like
say inflammatory things because you have a lot of thoughts.
He's an artist.
He's an fucking artiste.
He wrote some of your favorite songs, probably, and you might not even know.
Dude, you might not even know that he wrote "How Soon Is Now."
Oh yeah.
Maybe he didn't. I don't know. Maybe Johnny Marr wrote that song.
Yeah, never saw Johnny Marr, but our friends have.
Yeah, I don't really. Apparently, I'm not like a Johnny Marr guy. I'm like a Johnny Marr respecter. I put respect on his name.
That's how I feel.
But he's not like one of my guys necessarily.
Apparently, kid, I'm gonna roll with this for a second. I got sent the same clip of the Rizzler multiple times today. That's how bad it is.
Was it the clip from a few years ago where he was dressed as Black Panther?
No. Not when his rise to fame. It was a clip of Big Justice saying his real name on camera. And Rizzler just looks over to him. And I'm like, yo, he's so alpha. Like, you can't. Fuck, dude. He's so alpha. He controls that room, dude. He's like, Christian. And just. It's like, no.
Dude.
I'm the Rizzler. So
I saw I sent the clip to Mike, but I saw a clip of Lil Jacob Walker doing the Rizzler.
Really?
Yeah, he's like,
dude, that's a collab.
like,
That's a
whoa.
good collab. It's caught on. That's cool. Like little kids, like kids his actual age, kind of fuck with him.
Oh, dude,
dude, it was.
I am so worried for that little guy, man.
Oh, me too. But I'm also worried about just guys in general because it was at that party probably when they were talking about the movie they were making. It was just me and 3 other guys there, our friends, just talking about the Rizzler and Big Justice. And I was like, damn, dude, this is what it's come to. Just guys in their 30s just talking about little boys.
Dude,
the hot guys.
It's funny because have you seen the videos that are like a day in the life of like, you know, I don't know, like a day trader or something like that. And there's just like a dude, he just like wakes up and he like takes a shower, brushes his teeth, you know, like eats a couple eggs or something. And then like he's just in his car and then he's just like walking in as security at the lobby of the building.
Checking in.
And then he just goes home, eats dinner, watches like plays with his baby, watches Netflix. I'm like, dude, this is really like what I think life is supposed to be, and this would fucking suffocate me.
Suffocation.
Like, dude, it feels so sad.
Oh, dude, so I've never seen the day trader one, but there's
Respectfully,
there's this guy that's like, oh, my 9 to 5, and it just drives an hour to work, puts his laptop like in his backpack, and like just sits there, and he's like, I feel the same way. I'm like, dude, this is just a bummer. But he loves it. But
doing it as content is like crazy.
But that's just, dude. But also, I'm thinking,
how are you going to have a 9 to 5 and be an influencer? That's having your cake and eating it too.
Well, I'm thinking, is this their out? Because there's also this teacher on there that I'm like, dude, you have she probably has over 1 million followers on TikTok and like 500,000 followers on Instagram. I'm like, sis, you can make money. You don't
Big
have
cans or what are we talking?
She's just like your typical like pretty girl, like blonde haired, skinny. But I don't know what she does. But she wakes up at 5 a.m. in the morning, and I'm like, oh,
dude,
bro, you don't have to do that. You don't have to wake up at 5 a.m.
Dude, if you're a teacher, you probably do.
No, you do. I'm just saying, but you don't have to if you don't have to be a teacher if you don't want to.
Dude, I think some people are A-okay with waking up and starting their day when it's dark outside.
I'd rather die.
I have a really hard time. It really does crush. Dude, driving to work when it's dark outside and feeling like the cold car seat.
I just had to be the funny one.
Is really just like that for me. I respect the fuck out of people that's like what they do every day. And they're just like, what more do you need?
Get your bread.
And I'm like, yo, you are right.
Yeah.
You should. That's what life is supposed to be. It's fucking. Well, you don't need to be a workaholic or nothing, but dude, punching in, punching out, fucking doing your shit, and then you go home, you put your feet up. Dude, I would fold in such a scenario, and I have.
I can't do it, man. I like waking up just in the morning. It's nice.
That's the thing. I do like waking up, I'm not like I'm not a sleep till noon person, but
no, you gotta wake up. But dude,
having to do shit in the morning when it's dark out is like that's cruel and unusual. That should be illegal.
One of the most joyful things of life is waking up in the morning, going down, making a cup of coffee while it's just calm. You watch the sun, like the sun's up. You're just like, it's gonna be a good day,
dude.
You pet the animals. That's a morning right there. I think about it. I'm like, that's a pretty good life.
You know what I think about all the time? The line in "You Got a Friend" by what's our dude's name?
Randy
Newman.
Yeah.
The part was like, "You're miles and miles from your nice warm bed." I always think about that line. And I'm like, dude, it is kind of cracking when you wake up and it's cold and your bed is just like, you're just like, dude, I can't get out of bed. That is like one of life's like just greatest pleasures.
Yeah.
Just it being cold and you're just like, oh, it's nice under the blankies though.
Me, baby, me under the blankie.
So yeah, fucking that's why Randy Newman is another goat because he just fucking puts those things into words, you know? You're talking about Woody and Buzz. You're miles and miles from your nice warm bed.
He didn't sing the
King just remember what your old pal said. We're gonna get demonetized.
King of Queens song, did he? Who sang?
I don't think so. I think that's just like a
similar type of Randy.
Yeah, I think that song is like I don't know if that's a song outside of that show.
It's a good song. I sing it probably once a week, honestly.
Dude, that's like a thing you could get up in the pub and just like start singing. And
Queensboro Bridge tonight.
Yeah, everyone's gonna chime in.
That's a good song. We should play that at the show before we come on.
Dude, we fucking just hit the King of Queens.
You guys got a good walk-off song.
Weary.
Yeah, back's getting tight.
Yeah, that's dude. R.I.P. fucking Jerry Stiller, man.
I know.
Maybe the funniest person that's ever lived.
He was good, but he was old. Like his time had came. You know,
He
when
was
people
old.
die, I'm just
He
like,
was old my whole life.
Isn't that crazy? I think,
Yes.
I think about that with like grandparents. I'm like, dude, you're still around. Like you've just been old. Like you've been. I never knew you working.
It is crazy that you're old for so fucking long.
I know. Like past like 60 or 50 years, you're old. And if you hang on for 40 years, it's like half your life.
Dude, depending on who you're even talking to, 60 is like, you might as well be in hospice to some people.
Unless you're Jennifer Aniston, then you look gorgeous. And
Oh, I mean to like young people. If you like show them a
Yeah.
60-year-old, they're like, ugh, they're not long for this world.
So when's their funeral? You're like, what? They're still alive.
Dude, it's so funny because obviously every age is like, you feel older, but then there's people way older than you that are like, suck a dick.
Yeah, that's why I never say I'm old. I don't like to use that phrase too much.
But I see like people we know like posting like, I turned 25 tomorrow, crying emoji face, and I'm like, you have no fucking idea. You know what I was doing at 25? Scratching my fucking ass. That's what I was doing.
I have to think about it before I bend down to pick stuff up.
Yeah, I can't sit down or stand up without going.
I used my knee to get like one of these like.
Oh, dude.
levers on
Yeah,
my knee.
I'm launching off.
Today I'm like, oof.
I'm launching off.
I had to get this emotion going to get up. You don't know. But then I'm thinking this, like you said, the same way about us. There's people in there like 52, like these two young bulls. They're so they can still get hard. You know, it's like, all right, man.
I can still get hard.
Yeah, I don't think that'd be an issue.
No, I will. Listen, I don't want to brag or anything, but I
Men's health.
And listen, I'm crossing my fingers that this stays this way. I've never had experience with Blue Chew or any of that stuff.
We should get on Men's Health magazine. That's where we should get into.
These guys are in their 30s and they can still get hard pretty easily.
What's your secret?
Would it be crazy to get hard? Maybe I'll do it on Patreon. I'll just get hard just to prove to everyone I can do it really easily.
It's like people that can like cry on command.
I think I can do that too.
It's talent.
I think I can cry.
Like Zac Efron. Dude, I just watched
exactly like Zac Efron.
I just watched a movie with Zac Efron and Tom Cruise's ex-wife.
Which one?
The first one. What's her name?
Nicole Kidman?
Nicole Kidman, thank you, the Australian. But they play like a love interest, which is real weird and interesting. Because they're like 20 years apart. It's a Netflix movie.
What's that movie called? Paperboy?
I think it's called like Family Affair or something. Or like Love Affair.
We might be talking about two different movies.
And they might be more than one movie. Maybe they're friends.
Maybe they're secret lovers, and they have been since this movie came out.
Ooh, and their kissing was hot.
Dude, there's nothing good. I know I say this every episode. I've officially seen everything that's worth. I only watch stuff that sucks now because I'm just like, there's nothing good.
There isn't, but I gotta fit the new episode of Guru.
Dude,
I gotta watch.
I was thinking about it.
Show.
I'm fascinated by how much you're into that.
It's kind of off what you're saying. There's not much good on, so it's like I'm just been watching it. I'm 2 episodes deep. Might as well just keep watching it.
Dude, I thought it was like, I was just sort of like,
oh, it's fine. It's not
so
it's not a crazy story at all. But if Laurie's into it, I'm into. Sure, great. Let's put it on. I know what I'm watching.
It is hard to find stuff that me and Joey we've honestly watched both seasons of Detroiters and all 3 seasons of Love like a lot of times.
I think we've ran Love 2 or 3 times now.
Dude, did you watch The English Teacher?
The English Teacher.
It's on Hulu. Dude, I was skeptical.
Good? Who's it with?
It's with
Jennifer.
honestly nobody that like I think is really.
Not even Nicole Kidman.
Nicole Kidman's not even in it. If you can
Zac
believe
Efron.
it. Yeah, it's probably not even worth its salt if Nicole Kidman or Zac Efron aren't in it. No, dude, it's like I guess you could say, it's like a topical comedy. I feel like it's very like, this sounds so lame. It's very like softly. The main character is a gay English teacher, so it very like softly kind of like pushes back on like this sort of, what's the term? Like identity politics and like people being like just sort of like hysterical online basically.
Okay.
And just being like, hey, like for instance, there's an episode where the gym teacher, who's a very like manly kind of guy, he's starts up a gun safety class.
Nice.
Is at a high school.
Nice.
And the gay English teacher is like, that's not okay. Like, we have a gun problem in America. And the gym teacher is like, dude, I agree with you. That's why I'm trying to teach gun safety. And it's like this whole thing where like he's trying to get it shut down. And then, but it's a lot of topical stuff like that where it's just like, hey, just because somebody says that they're triggered by something doesn't mean that like that can't be everyone else in the planet's problem, unfortunately. Like among your friend group, that's totally fair. But like you can't expect everyone else to change the way that they operate based on something that happened to you, unfortunately. It just doesn't work that way.
Good message.
So like there's a lot of just like stuff like that, but it doesn't in a way that's like funny and reasonable. Like I'm impressed at how it sort of like is pushing back on certain stuff, but also indulging a lot of it in a way that's like, this stuff is good. It's good to keep this stuff in mind, but let's not, forget that we're all people here.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Dude, it's good. It's pretty. It only has one season, and like I know you like are really homophobic, and like there are guys that kiss in it, and that's probably gonna make you gag.
All white people?
No, a pretty diverse cast.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough in the Clark household.
There's a teacher on it that's pretty smoking.
I'm back in.
Redhead. You like redheads? You're one of those people that's just like, you think they're
gingers or whatever.
You think they're vampires or whatever?
I do like no redhead women can be, they have no souls. Isla Fisher, she's kind of redhead. Yeah,
she is a redhead. Yeah,
yeah, she's cute.
Yeah, I think redhead gals are beautiful. And I would like to clarify on my statement earlier when I said that looking white isn't my type. I am aware that I'm married to a white woman. Yeah, I more just mean like people that are like very white features, like facial features. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. I don't know if people listening
if people out there know what I'm saying. I might be talking about you, Google ugly. No, I feel like I look really white. But you know what, dude? As I get older, I feel like it's less and less unbelievable if I told a stranger that I'm Puerto Rican. I feel like I can just be like, someone wouldn't be like, you have to convince me.
Yeah, I mean,
because when I was younger and I would tell people that, they would be like, that is impossible. And I was like, I don't think it is. I mean, I have dark hair and stuff.
Yeah, that's my.
I know my skin is quite fair.
Yeah, but you have like features of that's been passed down through grandma.
Yeah. I have sexy lips.
I got nothing for you. I
have skinny legs. Everyone knows Puerto Rican people have skinny legs.
Yeah. They're not filling out those jeans down there.
Yo, we're really not.
No. Well, they're all. The women got it all.
We'll get Tony Hinchcliffe if we say too many bad things about Puerto Ricans.
Fuck. All right. Well, let's wrap it here today. Come to a show if you can.
And join the Patreon if you want to hear us attempt to do a podcast every day. Yo, I honestly think we're gonna have a pretty good batting average.
Have a good run.
I think so.
They might not be an hour long, but they're gonna be something. They might start off that way, but it'll be something.
Yeah, break you off with something.
Yeah. Who knows? But
see you out there.